What's good, internet? Welcome to my channel. In this tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you must know principles that makes good design look successful using one of the design I received from a designer. I'm sure you're going to enjoy this tutorial, so let's start. This project here is not successful. All right. Yeah, I know there are times where clients will approve designs like this, but if you have clients who approve this type of design, please do not settle down with those type of clients, because the type of job you do for some clients won't make you grow as a designer. All right. If you really want to get well paying clients, there are some type of designs you need to do that will draw the attention of this type of clients. So the first thing that I noticed that did not really help this project here is the use of elements that are taking more attention than the focus. And I'm saying this here now because of this elements that we have here. I'm talking of this. These are not really necessary in the project. And the reason why I say these elements are not necessary is because they look more like toy. All right. And the color on them are too strong. Like they carry high level of hierarchy where color is concerned. You see, warm colors are colors that draws attention. They are colors that raise fast. So you don't use them in your projects the wrong way. They are supposed to be used as a trap. They are supposed to be like attention grabber. Their job is to draw attention to whatever you want people to see first. I'm sure if I ask any designer or anybody that sees this design, that was the first thing that catch your attention in this project, you hear them say this elements that we have here. And the reason why they draw your attention fast is because of the color on them. So these elements here are not really necessary. And then the other thing I think you did not do well here is, you see, when a client sends you image to use in your projects, your job as a designer is to check if the image is right for the project. There are some images that clients send to us that we as designers need to educate them to let them know if the image is right for the project. Images that are mostly not right for design projects are images that are cropped wrongly, or images that the pose of the character in the picture is not okay, or the expression on the subject or the character's face is not suitable for the project. So in this project, what I notice is not working here is the wrong crop of the image of the DJ, which is also part of what affected the success of this project. And the headphone alone is not strong enough to make us know is the DJ. There should be something that we have here that shows he is the DJ. And I like the fact that he's looking down, all right, because if you look at the expression on his face, it looks more like he's looking at something. This here is a message. So I know so many of you have heard that as designers, we are visual communicators. The images we use in our project is one of the most powerful tools that we use to inform the viewers. So the expression on the face of our characters also matters. The posture of the character matters. Most time, the posture is what really determines the layout of the project. The face, the expression on the face is what informs the viewers, is what tell them, hey, this is what is going on here. All right. And to really make the message clear for them to fully understand what the project is saying, that's why we always have the title. All right. So the expression on the face of this character here is not strong enough to make us know what he is doing. So if you're asked to work on a project that says, hey, this event is to promote a DJ, please, if your client sends you an image and we can see the turntable, the instrument of the DJ, please tell the client that the message is not going to be clear by the time you put them together in your project. And the other thing I think is not really working here is the way the designer play with the layout. I'm talking of the putting together of the information. We have too many. In fact, it's as if there's no structure. All right. See, we have this information here. We have this here. Everything is just playing around in the project. We have this here, and this is the center of the frame, and then this also at the center of the frame. Part of what mostly affect our design composition is when we don't use the right layout, which is what I noticed in this project. You see, our job is not really different from the job of an architect. A good architect understands that the layout of his or her composition need to balance, because if the project is not balanced, if the composition is not balanced, it's possible the building is going to collapse. So when you're working on design project, make sure you make your layout balance. Making your project balance is one of the ways you can help your viewers rest when accessing the information in the project. The lack of making your layout balance can affect the success of the design. I've shared this with you guys before, that we're in a world where we're bombarded with a lot of stuff. There are so many things flying around. There's this watching of news, going on the streets, seeing billboards, going to the markets, hearing so many noise from left to right, going to the mall, you see different products on the product shelf. All these things are tools for us as designers to create a project that draws people's attention. When you create a project that is easy to access, with the way people are used to seeing all these, I call them sick visuals. So when you are given a project to work on, and you make it easy for the viewers to easily access the information in the project, trust me, your clients will trust you, and people will always refer you to other people. As a designer, our job is more like the job of a doctor, where when you go to the hospital and you explain what is wrong with you to the doctor won't just recommend drug for you. What they do is they diagnose you, they ask you some questions. So it is from the question that the doctor will now prescribe the right drug for you. And graphic design share the same sensation. When you are asked to work on design projects, your job as a designer is to ask questions. The question you receive from the client is mostly the problem. And what the client is expecting back from you is for you to create the solution in the project, because the solution is what draws the attention of the viewers to the project. Now, I'm going to be sharing how to achieve a successful party poster. Now, before working on any party poster project, you need to understand that your job is to create something fun. All right. And when you're creating something fun, this should reflect on the background, the color, and the illustration you are using in the project. Now, there are times where the expression on the face of the character you use in the project is not, I'm talking of the illustration here now. There are times where the expression on the face of the illustration won't really give that exciting look, and your job is to make it look exciting. So how you can do this is through the use of the right color, which I'm going to show you guys in the redesigned version of this artwork. So if you really want to create fun in your project, or you want to make your project shout through the use of color, warm color is always the best option for this. And if you're working on a party poster that you really want to make shout, the type of character in terms of font or typography that you use in the project really matters. Now, the right character you have to use for project that you're looking at making shout is the use of display type. I'm talking of bold display type. There are times where the use of sans serif can also help in this situation, but when you're using a sans serif type, it's always best to use the bold style of a sans serif character. Party poster comes in 4 different types. We have the corporate party poster, we have the street party poster, we have events for VIPs, and we have the poster for kids. Now, when it comes to designing party poster for kids, it's always best to use more than 2 colors. And when you're doing this, please, it's best to use the value of the color in a dynamic way. When I say the value of the color in a dynamic way, do not make the colors share similar value. Try play with the percentage of the values of the color you're using in the project. And then when it comes to the use of type, display type is also part of the character you can use for this type of people, but the type of character I use for party posters for kids should have round corners. All right. Then if you are trying to create a party poster for the street, all right, giving the project this graffiti or vintage look is how you can create a project that captures the attention of this type of people. Display type is best for street party poster, and if you are using color, is best to not go more than 2 at times 3 colors for street posters. And please, the picture of the people you use in the project is also important. The picture of the people you use in the project is also part of how you make people know who are the target audience. All right. Now, when it comes to VIP, all right, serif type are best for project for VIPs. Now, you can also use sans serif, but when you're using sans serif for VIP party poster, it's best to use the light style. The use of bold character may not really work for this type of project. Now, let's go straight to corporate party poster. Now, the character to use for corporate party poster is sans serif. All right. Now, when you are now trying to play with color, it's always best to use the color from the brand. All right. The brand color is what you should focus on when working on party poster for corporate organization. So here is my redesigned version of the project. And if you want to watch this tutorial, simply make use of the link in the description section of this video. So I'm going to quickly share my process with you so you guys know how I think as a designer. So I'm going to start with the picture of the artists and the DJ in the project. I'm sure you guys will notice that I didn't use the same picture from the designer. The reason why I didn't use the picture from the original design is because of the wrong cropping of the image of the DJ. The posture and the expression on the artist's face is not really giving that energy effect. Part of what I did to this project that made it look successful is the part of not using the image the way I downloaded it from the internet. When you download image from the internet or you receive image from your client, see how you can add depth to the image to make the image pop to support the success of your project. And that's what I did in this project, which I'm going to advise you guys to watch the tutorial and see how I added depth to the image in this project that made it look this heavy and more eye-catchy. Then the other thing that helped this project is the part of the color. Color is also one of the most powerful elements that you must not joke with where achieving successful party poster is concerned. The gold color on the title in this project really gave life to the project and make it look sweet and interesting to the eye. Warm colors are colors that reads fast. If you really want to create energy in your project and you really want to give life to the project, the use of warm color is very important. I'm glad you made it to the end of this tutorial. If you have not subscribed, remember to hit the subscribe button and remember to click the post notification bell so you get notified when I post my tutorials. If there's anything you want to share with me or you learn from this video, drop it in the comment section of this video. I'll do my best to reply you. If you love this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.